Let's look at an anchor of reality we misunderstand and ignore. A few truly know and all believe. Martin Luther King was a great man. We see him for what he represented, his strength, and specifically his action, his way of living. This icon in belief seems beautiful, but it distracts from hearing Martin Luther King. Let his message go and just hear him. He speaks of only his experience witnessing. He speaks not always, and at times I'm assuming he felt beaten, depressed, and hurt. At times, maybe he quit, I'm guessing. But this experience was his truth. Martin Luther King was an artist of words to show others only what he sees. Till today, people can see the beauty of the power of his words. But if you listen closely, can you not see his experience is still going on today? Our future depends on the source of Martin Luther King's words. Ignoring problems is an act of oppression. We, all humans, are strong enough to change. Apparently, ignoring isn't working. Maybe it's time for us to talk about his dream. As we may grow to realize this reality, we are all dreaming, and we only need to wake up. Be conscious and be aware, or you will become your subconscious. Stop ignoring, start learning. Learn who you are first, to know the world. We are all one. This Eden is our home. It's time we learn to take care of each other. Then we may be able to take care of this earth with love and awareness. She gives us fruit. It's only humble that we thank her before we eat. One day we may realize we've missed the sweetness of this fruit. Isn't our fruit sour today? Love is the fertilizer of life. This will sweeten the fruit. Without it, all will die without care. Love, marriage, family, work. Love is inside of us, not outside. It is a bright light that knows it is strong enough to shine through any belief. Knowing and understanding, we can respond with love. Ignoring, you react as others, never as your true self. Depression, anxiety is what Martin Luther King experienced. This also created mass shootings. Between these two reactions, only you can know truth. I'm saying it's all our truths when we get past our egos or minds. Knowing is the function of your heart, not your ego or mind. Our ego or mind only believes. You have to discern between the ego and mind and the knowing. It's like being able to see the shit in manure, right? You have to learn how to discern what's shit and what's fertilizer. One is bullshit and belief, and the other is your personal experience. That is your knowing. And guess what? The good news is that you don't know shit. Me too. Please play with life to realize the best thing a human can know. Know yourself and know your truth, and you will know life. You will be able to respond in a way you feel good, letting go of your ego. Things we believe we need are only anchors holding our attention down. Break free of this anchor. Come up and take a breath and experience your feelings, your thoughts and emotions, but act only in a way you know. When you don't know, don't act. Only create or act of knowing. Learn how to live in amazement and not knowing. Know you have all the possibilities of this universe simply by realizing one thing: you do not know. Is it possible that you believe Martin Luther King's words and you don't know your truth? Yes, even those of us that don't believe we're racist can subconsciously believe things that aren't real. What's real is our action. What's real is if you ignore or listen the next time. What's real is if you can see your beliefs, others' beliefs, and you can discern enough to know your truth. You are the same as me. We are all one. To believe anything else is your ego or your mind. I know it's time we get past belief and talk only of what we know. One day we can behave in our truth only. Imagine a world of people knowing their truth. I know MLK has a dream. I guess my point is to help us realize we only need to wake up from our subconscious slumber. This is more a nightmare to be awoke to realize. MLK lived in Eden amongst sinners. His power was his perspective. He knew the truth. I've only recently realized it was me who was dreaming. I only needed to be aware, to be conscious and wake up. I hope others may wake up from their beliefs to realize knowing is found in the heart. I believe Martin Luther King sing, "We lived in Eden." Believing anything else is our sin. Knowing and learning is our way out of this hellish reality. Outside our minds is a beautiful world, and we are free people, which means we can only blame ourselves, but most blame others for our feelings. This is accepted insanity.